Okay, I actually had a different video on my list to film today, but I woke up this morning and I saw that Ulta is having what I would say is probably their biggest sale day of the entire year. And that's because two different sales are overlapping for today only. So some of you might know they just had the 21 Days of Beauty, and what they've been doing for the last few sales is on the last day of the sale, they'll put a bunch of the beauty steals on sale again for 50% off for one day only. So that is going on today. And then the spring haul event actually starts today and goes through until April 5th. So I wanted to make this video to, number one, let you know that there is a sale happening. If you're anything like me, you might not open all of the Ulta emails because there are so many of them. So I like to just give you a heads up in case you're planning on shopping, you have Ulta points or a few things that you want to repurchase. And then number two, go through and highlight what I think are some of the best deals, because it can be really overwhelming when there are so many products discounted. So we'll chat about it in today's video. If you head over to Ulta's website, you can see the full list of deals. I'll put a link in the description box below. I do use affiliate links, so if you use them, thank you so much for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. But let's get into it and chat about the sale and see which products are going to be discounted. Okay, so really quickly, like I said, this is the last day to shop the 21 Days of Beauty. They're doing their bonus steals day. So there are over 175 steals available for 50% off. But again, this ends at 12 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're watching this and it already ended, feel free to jump ahead. I'll put timestamps in the description box below. But I just wanted to give you a heads up. If you forgot to shop the 21 Days of Beauty, if there was a product that sold out or you just didn't get your hands on, you might be able to get it right now for 50% off. It's not every single steal, but it's a lot of them. A lot of the ones that I personally was interested in. I picked up a few things, but I didn't shop a ton. So if you're placing an order for the spring haul event, or again, you just forgot, it might be worth scrolling through. They say there are 175 beauty steals, but if you actually click on that link, there are over 500 products discounted. So I'm not sure what the extra products are. It does say that they added some additional beauty steals. So I would just recommend filtering by the brands you're interested in, the categories, that kind of thing, because there might be one of your favorite products or one of your go-to staples that are on sale. And I think some of the products that sold out during 21 Days of Beauty are actually back as well. So that is something worth looking into if one of your steals did sell out. I don't want to spend too much time on that because I mainly want to talk about the spring haul event, which is starting today and it goes through until April 5th. This is actually my favorite sale they do because it does focus more so on drugstore and affordable brands. But I saw they actually added in some more like mid-priced brands as well, and a couple of higher end brands too. So it seems like they've branched out. And like I said, there are thousands of products on sale. So many options in all different categories. Like they have makeup, of course, nails, lashes, hair care, sun care, skin care, body care, fragrance, like honestly, everything you could think of. It gets a little bit overwhelming, which is why I like to highlight some of my top staples. And I'll share all of the deals with you in today's video, like all of the categories. But if you'd rather just scroll through and take a look, because they always have it laid out really well on Ulta's website too, you can check the description box below for the link or head over to the Ulta app. Okay, let's kick it off with the makeup category. Okay, so they are doing up to 40% off face products. And I won't go through this in every category, but I just want to say a big tip is to use the filter button. This is going to help you narrow it down and not feel so overwhelmed, but also not overspend on things you don't need. If you're specifically looking for a foundation, you can click filter and then go by category and choose foundation or concealer or blush, and it will direct you right to that category instead of scrolling through hundreds of products. Because when I do that, I'm like, oh, I want to try that. That caught my eye, add to cart, and before I know it, I have way too many things that I just don't need. So I do think shopping a sale is great because you can get a discount, but it's also easy to overspend. So definitely use that filter. You can also filter by brand. So if you already know, like I really want to repurchase some of my Essence favorites, you can just click Essence and then it will narrow it down for you. So there are 67 brands on sale. Most of the brands have like one or two products in each category, but some of them have more. So this category does include face and cheek products. I always think of them as like two separate things. So I just wanted to point that out. And I'll just highlight a couple of my personal favorites. I won't spend too much time doing that because I could probably share a lot of recommendations. There are a lot of products from Essence on sale. And like I said, this is one of my favorite sales because of all of the drugstore brands. I really do like their baked blushes. I know baked blushes are very popular right now. I mean, they have been for a long time, but a lot of the higher end brands are doing powdered blushes and baked blushes as well. And honestly, the Essence baked blushes are just as good good. They're really gorgeous on the skin. They give you a nice glow. I also like their liquid blushes. They have liquid blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. The blushes and highlighters are definitely my favorite out of those three categories. The Flower Beauty liquid cheek products are also on sale, which I think are great. You don't hear about those as much. I don't know what's going on with Flower Beauty, if they are like on a hiatus. They haven't really launched anything new, but their older products are still on sale. This is a newer launch from LA Girl. I have been wearing this nonstop. In fact, I almost hit pan on the bronzer because it has been my like go-to bronzer. I'm wearing it today. It's the LA Girl On Cloud 9 Bouncy Blush and Bronzer Duo. I have the lightest shade, which I think is Misty Mauve, but they have a couple of different options. It's such a nice formula. If you like that bouncy texture, like that cream to powder texture, it just melts into the skin in such a natural way. So I have the bronzer and the blush on today from that duo. I just recommended the LA Girl Pro Perfect Oil Control Setting Spray in a recent video. I think it was the video right before this where I talked about drugstore makeup that's just as good as high-end. One of my absolute favorites if you have oily skin or you need a new setting spray for summer. That one's great. It's normally already very affordable and it is on sale right now. They're doing up to 30% off eye products. This is a really big category with over 700 products on sale, so definitely use that filter button. It looks like there's a good mix of like eyeshadow palettes, eyeliner, brows, mascara. There are a ton of eyelashes on sale, so I feel like this is always a good sale to either try something new or stock up because you can get some really good discounts. As far as eyeshadow, it does look like there are quite a few ColourPop palettes on sale. Nude Mood and That's Taupe are probably two of my favorites, just for like easy, everyday, neutral eyeshadow looks. But they do have quite a few options, some smaller palettes, some larger palettes as well. Oh, the Revolution Beauty Icon palettes. I love these so much. Talked about these in a couple of videos. So some of them are like full-on dupes for higher end palettes, and some are maybe more so inspired by a higher end palette. The Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette is like an exact dupe. In fact, I like the Revolution Beauty one a little bit better. And these are normally what, like $10 or $11. They're on sale for $8.40. There are over 100 different mascaras on sale, so chances are there is a formula or a brand you love. It might be worth grabbing it for a little bit of a discount if you are in need of a new one. They're doing up to 30% off lip products. Over 60 different brands are on sale, and a few of my favorites, there are so many. I'll just highlight a couple. If you're looking for a new lip oil, the Essence Hydra Kiss Lip Oils, still one of my go-to formulas. The only complaint that I see about these is they have a little bit of a weird scent, which I don't find it that strange. I do think it's like kind of florally. It's not like my favorite scent ever. I don't notice it once it's on the lips. I just love the formula because it is a little bit thicker. So it really feels incredibly nourishing, very moisturizing. I love the Milani Fruit Fetish lip oils as well, especially for spring and summer. There's something about those that I love, like reaching for them and bringing them with me when it's warmer out. It's probably just like the fun fruity scents. The Essence Juicy Balm Glossy Butter Balms, so good. The purple one has been my favorite. It looks really beautiful on top of like a cooler toned lipstick or lip liner. They're just fun. They're kind of like the Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serums, but a little bit thicker, more nourishing. The new Milani Keep It Full Glossy Bombs are on sale too. So these are normally $15.99, which I feel like is pretty high, but now they're on sale for $11.19, which is a better price point. I didn't fall in love with this formula. I felt like it was okay, but I also felt like they were overpriced. So the discount definitely helps bring it down to what I think is more of a reasonable price point, but I know a lot of people love those. Pretty much every lip product from Essence and Milani are discounted, and they have a ton of great options. One of my favorite lip liners, the About Face Matte Fix Lip Pencils, those are on sale for $9.10. They're so good. I think I talked about those in a recent video too. I love those. They're so underrated. They're very creamy. They have a ton of shades to choose from, and I love them because they're very richly pigmented, so they give you like a good base, but they actually lock down and stay in place so well. The Provence Beauty Lip Balms, which I love, are on sale. So they do have a clear version. It's not at Ulta. At Ulta, they actually have like a light pink and then a light purple. I've been wearing that purple one a ton. It's so beautiful. I'm kind of into like berry toned lips right now, and that is great for like easy everyday looks because it is just like a lightweight glossy lip balm, and it's now on sale for under $10. They're doing buy two, get one free NYX, the entire line except for the new Minecraft collection, but there are still a ton of other products on sale. Honestly, I need to do an updated video on my favorite NYX products. That's on my list to do. NYX has been popular for a long time, but I do feel like over the last few years, I feel like everything they launch tends to go viral. And honestly, some of it, a lot of it is well-deserved. There's still a little bit more of an affordable brand compared to some of the other drugstore brands out there. The new lip IVs are great if you like the idea of a glossy lip stain. I actually wanted to pick up the deepest shade. I usually do use this sale as an opportunity to restock my go-to brow products, which I just ran out of my NYX brow tint pen, so I need to grab that. But the darkest shade is called Grape Gushin. It's so intense, but I feel like that would actually be gorgeous if you applied it, let it sit for a few minutes, and then wiped it off. Especially because I am really into like these berry tones right now. I am repurchasing the micro brow pencil. I've been using that a little bit more lately just to kind of define my brows. I've been trying to make them not quite so big, which I kind of like a little bit. They're not thin by any means, but slightly thinner than how I normally wear them. And then I do need to repurchase the NYX Thick It Stick It Brow Gel as well and the brow pen. So that's 3 products. I guess with the lip IV, that will be my 4th one. I love the Buttermelt bronzers, blushes, and highlighters. Those are out and they are available as part of this promotion. So if you wanted to try those, you can grab one of those during like the buy 2 get 1 free. 30% off Juvia's Place face and eye products, and then 30% off Morphe. I don't really have any specific recommendations to share, but if you love those brands or need to repurchase some of your go-to staples or try something new, 30% off is pretty significant. They are doing up to 30% off makeup tools and brushes. So normally the main brands are Real Techniques and Eco Tools, which let me just double check. Yeah, 57 Real Techniques products and then actually only 10 Eco Tools products, but there are like 1 or 2 products from a ton of different brands. So mainly Real Techniques, which is one of my favorite brush brands. My favorite affordable brush brands are definitely e.l.f., Profusion, and Real Techniques. They all have great brushes. This is my most used Real Techniques brush, the 449. I think it's called the Tapered Cheek Brush. I use it for cream and liquid blush every single time I wear it. Actually, when I was searching for that the other day, another one popped up and I was like, oh, should I try that one? Where did it go? Oh, the Sun Kisser Blush Makeup Brush. I wonder what the difference is. I think I might grab this one and try it out. It's maybe a little bit smaller. They actually say this one is made for blending liquid blush. So I'm actually going to grab that one while it is discounted too. Like I said, a lot of lashes are on sale, up to 30% off, over 300 different styles. I've actually been wanting to get back into lashes, just something like light and wispy. I have been wearing a ton of eyeshadow lately, mainly because my right eyelid is so dry constantly and I cannot get it under control. But I feel like lashes with like minimal eyeshadow is so pretty. I mean, lashes with a lot of eyeshadow is pretty too, but I have been playing around with them a little bit more. They're doing up to 30% off nail products. So again, over 300 different products on sale. This does include like regular nail polish, but also press-on nails, which my nails are in rough shape right now. We were on vacation, so I actually didn't use like any press-on nails the entire time. And I was like, oh, I'm going to grow them out. They'll be a little bit long by the time I get home. They're not long because I am a nail biter. I know it's a terrible habit. I was talking about this with someone. Who was it? People are like, just don't do it. It's a terrible habit. Just stop. And it's like, yes, if I could, I would, but I cannot break the habit. That's why I wear press-on nails. Anyway, if you're into press-on nails too, it might be a good chance to stock up on them. They are doing up to 30% off travel size and mini products. A lot of these are higher end products. So like the mini Tarte Shape Tape, there are a couple of mini mascaras, a couple of mini skincare products. If you're really into minis, it might be worth going through. Sometimes you can get a good deal. Sometimes minis are not the best deal in terms of value, but if you want to try something before committing to a full size product, or if it's something you won't go through fully, a mini might make sense. And then right now you can get them for even more of a discounted price. They're doing up to 30% off mirrors and makeup organizers if you need a new one. There's mostly like makeup bags in this section, a lot from the brand Tartan and Twine. I haven't tried that brand before, but I always see their products on Ulta's website. 30% off Pixi. Pixi is always on sale during the spring and fall haul events. I haven't really been using anything from Pixi recently. I think it was Jen Phelps talking about the Pixi Lip Mask Tinted Lip Jelly. And after watching her video, I was like, I really want to try that. So I might actually pick that up. It looks nice. I like the color Amore, which is a strawberry red, and that will be on sale for $8.40. They have a mix of makeup and skincare. I don't know. What are you using and loving from Pixi? If there is anything that you think is worth checking out, please let me know. They're doing 30% off Revlon, and then there's an app-only offer, so you have to shop within the Ulta Beauty app to get 30% off select multiple products. There are 37 different products available in this section, so it mainly looks like Essence mascaras, which is kind of random as like an app only offer, but I do love their mascaras. The About Face Performer Skin Focused Foundation, which is one of my favorites. I think it will be such a good option for spring. If you like something lightweight, really moisturizing, that just looks really pretty on the skin. Oh, also the About Face Curtain Call Powder. That has been a recent favorite of mine. It is on sale for $14.70. It's a very lightweight powder, really, really smoothing. I think it actually pairs super well with the foundation. You don't have to wear them together, but I love that. I think I just used it in a recent video. It's been so, so good. So that is everything for makeup. Let's move on to skincare and sun care. I won't share as many specific recommendations because skincare really is so personal, but I'll still go through all of the deals. So 25% off a couple of different brands, La Roche-Posay, and then also CeraVe. CeraVe? CeraVe? Why can I not remember how to pronounce that? I haven't used either brand because they're not cruelty-free, and personally I just use cruelty-free beauty products, but I know they are two pretty popular brands, mostly CeraVe. CeraVe. I don't know why I can't remember how that's pronounced. 30% off Neutrogena, and then 30% off what they are calling like dermatologist recommended products. There's not really necessarily a lot of weight to that. It's basically marketing, but if these are products or brands you really like, oh my gosh, there are 400 products in this category. So use the filter button if you find it helpful. They're also doing 30% off entire skincare brands. They didn't break it down as much this year. Like normally they'll list every single brand that's 30% off, and then you can click in and shop directly that way. They just kind of clump them all together. So there are 800 products on sale. So I always, like I said, I don't want to be repetitive, but I'll use the filter button. So for example, I always repurchase the Garnier Micellar water during this sale because it's something I consistently go through. So I'll just click on Garnier in the filter and it's right there. And again, that just helps me not overspend and buy things I don't really need, because if you're scrolling through 800 products looking for your go-to brands, chances are there are going to be a couple of things that tempt you, which isn't necessarily bad if you're looking to try new things, but if you're looking to shop very strategically, definitely filter. They're doing up to 30% off lip solutions. This is kind of different than the lip product section because most of these are like lip masks, lip repair products. There are other things in here like lip butters. I feel like they could all be clumped together in one category, but you can kind of scroll through here if you want like an actual lip treatment. They're also doing up to 30% off sun and sunless tanning products. So sunscreen, tanning foams, tanning lotions, up to 30% off K-Beauty faves. I actually did shop a couple of Peach Slices products during the last fall haul event, and I do really like them. A lot of the products I picked up were from this Redless Relief line. I think they've been really great. 30% off Bubble. That's actually one of my favorite brands at the drugstore. I just think their products tend to be very, very gentle. And I've recommended Bubble so much over the last few months to like family and friends who have teens in their life, because I feel like a lot of the teens are really wanting to try Glow Recipe, Drunk Elephant, just whatever high-end skincare brands are really trendy. And Bubble is fun because obviously the packaging is cute, which matters to a lot of people, but the actual products are really great and they tend to be more so on the gentle side. So I love their Slam Dunk Hydrating Moisturizer. By the way, you don't have to be a teen or a preteen to use them. I'm obviously not a teen and I love their products too. I also love their Overnight Hydrating Sleep Mask. That is really nice when my skin is irritated. I'll just apply it at night before bed, and the next morning when I wake up, I feel like my skin is calm. I think their sunscreens are really great. They have a lot of good products. So if you like lighter weight, more gentle formulas, I do recommend them. I also love Bioma, but I haven't tried tons of their products and they are 30% off too. I hope my go-to moisturizer is on sale. Yeah, the Moisturizing Rich Cream. It is so good. I've gone through like 3 bottles of that in 2025 alone because I've told you my skin Mainly my right eyelid is just so dry and so irritated. I took a break from tretinoin and I'm trying to work it back into my routine, and my skin is just not having it. So then my skin gets irritated, I give up, I try it again, and I go through like this whole cycle, and I don't know what's going on because I used to use it super regularly and I can't get there. So the only moisturizer right now that like really calms my skin down is the Bioma Moisturizing Rich Cream. It's very lightweight, very gentle. Please let me know, do you have any Bioma recommendations? I really like what I've tried so far. They have so many products, I haven't tried really even that many of them. Okay, a member only offer. So you have to be signed into your Ultimate Rewards account to take advantage of this, but 30% off Hero Cosmetics. So they do like the Mighty Patches. If you have a breakout, you can put that on. And in the morning, it is diminished. They have other products? Oh, yeah, they do. They have a couple of other products like an eye cream, a post blemish recovery cream, a couple of different options. I've only really used their Mighty Patches and I do like them. Okay, body care and fragrance. We'll go through this a little bit faster. So up to 30% off body moisturizers. When you click on this, there are over 160 different products on sale. So whether you're looking for like a lightweight daily moisturizer or something more heavy duty, you'll be able to find it. A lot of the same brands are typically on sale during like all of these spring and fall haul events. So maybe some of your go-tos are discounted. They're also doing up to 30% off body cleansers and scrubs. So the Tree Hut scrub, one of my favorites, it's already pretty affordable, but usually I'll buy one during like the fall haul event and it will last me forever. Like those are never ending. They're doing up to 30% off select fragrances. I don't recognize a lot of these brands, honestly, but that doesn't mean they're not great. I just personally haven't tried them, so I can't share any specific recommendations, but there are a couple of products on sale, some roll-on fragrances, a couple of body mists, a few perfumes, up to 30% off Tree Hut. I really love their shave oil. Their body scrub is great. Their body moisturizer. Those are the only three. Are those the only three products I've tried? I feel like they are. I don't know that they have a ton of other options on Ulta's website. They have a ton of different scents within each category. So it is a great brand, already pretty affordable, but it's always nice to get an added discount. The Touchland hand sanitizers. I hate to say it, but I've become a fan of these. I know they're incredibly overpriced for what they are. They're $10 each. I only buy them on sale. I will say that. But listen, when you have a toddler who really fights you on hand sanitizer, you will do what you can. I originally bought one for me because it was discounted. I thought it was cute and I love it. They smell really good. But for him, they're just fast, they're easy, they're fun, they're colorful. They don't burn his hands as much as other brands. So I have become a fan of those. I have one in my car, one in my purse, one on like my counter when we walk in the house. 30% off Saltaire body oils. So just those two products, or just the nourishing body oil and the shimmering body oil. They're doing up to 30% off hair removal and shaving essentials. So if you need a new shave oil, if you need a new, that's all I've seen so far. Oh, the Billy Razor, that's my favorite. That is on sale for $8.39. I might actually grab that because I do repurchase that from time to time. Sometimes I'll just repurchase like the actual, like, what are they called? Blades, cartridges. But once in a while you need like an entirely new razor for whatever reason. Up to 30% off supplements and then 30% off oral care if you're interested in either one of those categories. The last category of products is hair care. I'm really not in need of a lot of new hair products. I don't know if it was this past Black Friday or the year before. I bought so many shampoos and conditioners and I'm still working my way through them. It just takes me a while to get through them. But if you are in need of a new shampoo and conditioner, they're doing up to 30% off select brands, over 450 products. Chances are your go-to formula or one of your go-to formulas might be on sale. They're also doing up to 40% off hair colors. So this includes a couple of different brands: Madison Reed, DePuy, Wella. I haven't tried that brand, Cara Color. I haven't used a lot of these brands. I use the same thing every single time. I just dyed my hair like 2 days ago. I used the Garnier, why am I blanking on it? Ultra Cream Color in BR2. Actually, last time I used BR3 and I kind of liked that color a little bit better. It wasn't so dark. It's just that it fades so fast anyway. So it only stays this dark for like a week or two before it really fades. But I just feel like it's been my go-to. It's super easy. Anyway, up to 30% off hair tools and brushes. There are a lot of products on sale, 142. So they have like actual brushes, like the wet brush, I saw that my favorite brush was on here, the Tangle Teaser. I use that on my hair. I also use it on my toddler. He loves it because it is very gentle. A couple of different hair tools like a blow dry brush, a couple of flat irons, a few curling irons. So if you need a new hair tool, 30% off Curl Care. So if you have curly hair, there are a lot of products on sale from Carol's Daughter, Curl Mix, Eco Style, Mixed Chicks, Miel, Not Your Mother's, Weed Ad, just a lot of different brands that more so focus on curly hair. I use a lot of those on my toddler too. I swear my toddler has a better hair care routine than I do. Rizzo's Curls, we have a detangler from that brand that's good. And then they have a very big category, up to 40% off hair care entire brands. And again, over 400 different products. So Andrew Fitzsimmons, Bevel, California Naturals, Camille Rose, a couple of those curly brands that I said, Sebastian, Wella, Odell, Monday Hair Care, Kristen S, just like tons and tons of brands, Garnier. Ooh, up to 30% off hair accessories. I'm actually going to check out this category because I do love the hair accessory section at Ulta. Like sometimes I'll buy them online, but I love going into my actual Ulta and looking at like the different clips. I don't normally do a ton with my hair, but I have been doing a couple of different hairstyles. I've been doing a slicked back bun, which is like completely new for me. But why did I wait so long? Because it really, really comes in handy when you don't feel like washing your hair. And it's just kind of nice to get like all of your hair slicked back out of your face. And then I have been using claw clips on occasion as well. I think I like the slick back bun better though, because claw clips always feel like a little bit loose. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wear my hair in a messy bun all the time, but a slicked back bun looks so sleek. Not that I really use accessories for that specific hairstyle, but I'll wear my hair like half up. I'll use some different clips, so I need to check out that. And then they're doing buy one, get one 50% off Kitsch. I do use some of their brands or some of their products. They have cute hair accessories. They also have like practical hair accessories for clipping your hair out of your face when you're doing it. They have like heatless curling systems, satin pillowcases, 30% off Kristen S hair, whether you're looking for hair tools or like shampoos and conditioners or styling products. And then 30% off It's a 10 and $9 Batiste dry shampoos. Okay, so that's everything that's going to be on sale. I just wanted to run through it. I mainly like to film these videos just to give you a heads up because sometimes you miss a sale and then you're like, I really wanted to grab those products for a discount. And whether you're planning on shopping like one or two products or a ton, I do think it's nice just to kind of have a heads up because I always do at least grab a couple of my go-to staples. Like I just ran out of my brow products, my favorite moisturizer, my micellar water, and a hair mask. So those are the things that I really need. And then I might grab, like I said, some hair accessories, or what was the other thing I said? Oh, something from Bioma, because I do want to try more of their products. So that's what's on my current wish list. Let me know if you plan on picking anything up. Thanks for watching and being here. I really appreciate it. I had a couple of other videos that I was planning on filming today, so I should actually have 3 videos for you next week. So stay tuned for those, and I'll be back very soon to chat with you about more beauty related topics. Bye.